When you start shifting and really elevating yourself and really getting into who you are and loving who you are, no matter what the flaws are, you love yourself and you show that, and you're not afraid to show that. The people that have insecurities that are around you, if anybody that's insecure around you, it'll show. It'll show. They'll start to fall back. People will start to detach. I had to realize that as I started like to really go to therapy and really hold myself accountable for some of my ways, a lot of my toxic ways, right? A lot of my toxic ways that I had that I connected with certain friends, like my trauma bonds that I had with certain friends. When I started to really peel back the layers and correct a lot of those things and change my ways and really hold myself accountable and really stand up my shit on changing. When I got back around those particular individuals, those same laughs that we used to laugh, the same, it wasn't the same. Those same, you know, it wasn't the same. We didn't connect here anymore because I really was doing the work on change and really making changes on myself. And I realized that, anytime I would speak about the changes that I'm making, and people would like be deaf, like go act like be very selective, dismissive in the conversation. They did not want to hear about the positive changes that I was making. Not that they didn't want to hear them, they did not want to hear that these were actual factuals, that I was actually making progress. Because if I'm making progress in my healing journey and I am actually doing the things that need to be done so I do not continue to trauma bond, and build friendships, continue to trauma bond and get into relationships, you know, if I don't, like, if I didn't take the initial steps, I would still be like tied up with certain people. I would still be like living with these people, loving these people. Like, I mean, not necessarily living with, but you get it. We would be like here. And it's weird because when we did get around each other, during particular moments, the vibe wasn't off, but you could see the disconnect. Where we used to connect, there was no longer a connection. We was not listening to the same music. We wasn't like our dress code was different. Like, it was just different. And I started to see where we did connect at, and I started to see where we disconnected now, right where we connected at the beginning. Like, I'm not still stuck in that same spot. In that story that I told you about when I got hurt, when they hurt me and I hurt them, and I did this and they did that, and whoop whoop and whoop wham. I'm not still stuck there. She's still stuck there. She's still telling that story and want me to engage in that story, and I'm not engaging in that story no more. And I'm giving advice on how to heal and how to get out of that area, that hamster wheel. And it was almost like, uh, I'm gonna punish you for healing. I'm gonna punish you for now doing the work, taking the initial steps for yourself, for your mental health, for your physical health, for your overall health, so you can be just a good person. But the sad part about it is, like, these are conversations that we had together collectively as friends. That things that we're going to do as we embarked on particular ages. And when you realize that you're the only motherfucker that's willing to do the work, you're going to end up sitting by yourself. And doing the work on self, you know, when it listen, conversation with a real one, roommates from hell. All I can say is that they want what you want. They be real jelly. And but the thing is, we can all have it. We can all have it, and we don't have to be jealous of each other. Nobody got to be jealous. You know what I'm saying? And even though that's a real emotion, but that's something that people need to work on. Work on that, and that's also something that that particular roommate used to, oh, I'm so jelly, I'm jelly, I'm jelly, oh, I'm jelly. Listen, and I had to start speaking up about that. Stop saying that, friend. Stop saying that. Stop saying that you're jelly, because you're putting in the universe that you're jealous. Like, are you jealous of her? Are you jealous? Are you really jealous that I bought some shoes? Like, are you really jealous that, you know, I cleaned up? Like, oh, I'm jelly, your room clean. Like, what? So it's like, bro, stop saying that, because you're making yourself jealous of every single thing that everybody else is doing by using jelly. I'm jelly. I'm so jelly. Ooh, I'm jelly. You jelly, friend? Ooh, I'm jelly. No, I'm not. I'm not jelly at all. Matter of fact, peanut butter. Hey. One lesson I learned: if you got a friend, a man friend that is doing nice things for you, don't share those nice things with the other bitches. Don't, oh, you can do it too, ass. Don't do that. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. I promise you. I promise you. Because, boom, story. Roommates from hell. So, about 10 years ago, we had a little fake type of, we had a little baby brothel. No. So you heard somebody call you? Don't answer, because you talk about, you said, huh? You did say, huh, too. You did. No. I'm like, nah, I know goddamn motherfucking well. I'm in here recording a YouTube video. Oh my god. Where the sage? Yeah, let me get to burning. This time. Okay, so we was jigging, you know what I'm saying, hustling, handling our business, and we had a homeboy. I had a homeboy that I was seeing that was, taking me to my jugs and things of that nature during this season of my life, right? And so, he also the roommate at the time, you know, he also had let me know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, if she need a ride to handle, you know what I'm saying, get some drugs, if she need to go do some things, you know what I'm saying, I'll help her. You feel me? So cool. For a few weeks, maybe like 2 months, it's mobbing. We mobbing, we jugging, we in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Now, this is somebody that I was dating, okay? This is somebody that I had bailed out of jail before. Like, this somebody, you feel me? Like, even though we was like homies, but nah. You know what I mean? We was here with it. And we was fucking around. It was a thing. So one day he came over and he like, yo, get dressed. I'm gonna take you to go get a phone. And we all in there smoking. She like, oh, you about to take Callie to go get a phone? I want a new phone too. Why you taking her to get a new phone? Why I can't get a new phone? And he like, wait a minute. Hold on. Pause. Wait, huh? Why can't you get a new phone? You can get a new phone if you gonna buy it. She like, but I thought that I thought, you always only coming over here to see Callie. He like, cause that's my girl. She like, but I thought I was just giving y'all rides. Like, and I'm like, how the fuck did you assume that this person I was sharing and with you in a relationship. That would never fucking happen. It would never happen. It would never happen. Even if I thought of you as a candidate, once I really got to know who you are overall as a woman, I would never allow you to infiltrate anything that I got. You could never get a piece of that. Like, hell no. Toxic evil. And just full of just, bullshit. So anyway, like she really was mad that my friend minds somebody that I been dealing with for like 2-3 years at this point, somebody that I, helped pay for a lawyer when he was down, helped bail out of prison when he was in, like on some real weed right here. So now I'm looking back at it, now I understand that she got a fetish. She got a blue eye or a green eye fetish. You know what I'm saying? This skin. 9 times out of 10, 7 times out of 10, I might have me a green-eyed friend. You know what I mean? How the cookies come. But now I know about this person. That's her thing. And so now I'm looking back at it like in her mind, she's like, why her, not me? Because I'm the girl. Like, what the fuck? But it's so weird. Because I ain't never tried to, have my homegirls, man, any of my friends, man, I ain't never tried to, let me be with you and your boyfriend. Let me be with you and your baby daddy. I want to be with you and your main nigga. Like, never, not once, but fucking four. So I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not that kumbaya. I'm not that cool. I'm not coochie crunch cool with a bitch like that. Nah. That's not, no. So, spite of what anybody thought or thinks, nah, man, that's just not the mob. That's not the mob. That's not how I mob. So, okay, so, after we all established, the weird shit in that moment, right? It was just weird, because we was all hanging out. We was going to basketball games. We was having a good time, it's a homie. So maybe she thought that we was all girlfriends or some shit, because we was going to dinners and shit, but during this season, that's just how we was all getting down. It wasn't no thing. It wasn't no... So yes, having boundaries, being clear about your boundaries and being clear about what's happening here in your friendships and your relationships, and so there won't be any smoke and mirrors, because I just realized being here in Atlanta, there's a lot of get down on that kind of level, and you could be set up on that type of shit. If you ain't even on that, then you be in the midst of some bullshit you don't even want. That you don't want to deal with, you don't want to entertain. So it's best to really kind of have these discussions, man. But it was just really disheartening. So listen, that day, me and him, we went out, went to lunch, we had a good day, went to a festival, we had a good ass day, right? On the way back, she hit me up like, yo, is you on the way back yet? Well, whenever you are on the way back, could you stop at McDonald's and grab me and my kids some McDonald's, right? And I was like, well, I'll let you know. Because one thing that I noticed in that moment, and one thing that he noticed in that moment is that she would do anything to inconvenience whomever, and she will put her kids in there so you don't say no. So once you catch heed to that, you just start saying no. Like, no, I'm good. I ain't doing that. Nope. Because at first you'll be like, hell yeah, I ain't tripping, da, 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 da. But you realize then this person now has given you that's your job now. Now, if you pick the kids up from school one time, now all of a sudden she's going to need you to pick them up from school. Then now she done deem that your responsibility. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So I told her, like, nah, he don't want to stop at McDonald's. He don't feel like doing none of that. So she got mad. Like, man, these are my kids, man. They kids. You should just, but listen, these are your kids. These are your children. These are your children. And you've been outside hanging all day. You can ask any of these fellas that you've been in front of, kicking it with, any of your homegirls that you're chilling with right now, to take your ass on up to motherfucking McDonald's and get your children something. But because you in your feelings right now, you mad because this man just said that this is not a three-way relationship, and he's not looking for that with you. He don't even understand how you got that, and why you talk about you deserve a phone too. Like, well, I want a phone too. I want what Callie got, huh? Bitch, we're not. Don't do that. That's so lame. Looking back at it, that is so lame. Oh God, Lord. If you ever catch me hating on a nigga, don't let me wake up. You feel me? Man, cause but so like, since we didn't go to McDonald's, you know what I'm saying, when we got up in the house, like, it was just like this big ass thing, like, oh, but I feel like these are kids. Yeah, these are kids and these are your kids, shit. And my son not here, so my nigga not fit to be doing shit for your kids. Mine's not here. So my man not doing nothing for yours. And then the way you spoke to him earlier, all in your feelings, real rude, dismissive, and disrespectful. No, man, ain't no Happy Meals coming now. Like, what? You want a Happy Meal? You trying to use the fact that your kids are hungry, so motherfuckers do what they want to do for you because you done violated with your conversation, your words earlier, your tone, huh? So now it's, oh, my kids not, nope, You know shit bad when motherfuckers say no. I can drop it when the men come around, you know, but you fake depressed when it's just us. Like, I could see if you would even verbalize, like, girl, I just need dick. Like, I just want to see a boy. Where the boys at? Let's go see. I'm boy crazy right now. No, this was specific. Like, you want to be seen by the other man. You want to be seen by everybody else's man in the house. Why? Pulling niggas to the side, niggas coming over, you know what I'm saying? Like, say her and her have an issue, and she said something to her dude, and her dude said something. So now when her dude pull up, she waits until she goes to the bathroom to pull her dude to the side. So now when the homie come out the bathroom, it's looking real weird. You're looking like a weirdo, bitch. Woo! Conversation with a real one. Roommates from hell. And we still here. So, boom. We had a roommate one time that was so manny, right? She would go into like these fake depressions. And we noticed that it would only be when it ain't no men around. It would be like this, like, weird, eerie ass feeling with this whole, like, she don't want to talk, she don't want to do nothing, you know what I'm saying? But let any of the females in the house have some male company. She's super auntie, dancing, backflipping, running with the kids, making popcorn, showing her how to do a cheerlead, helping him do the robot. Bitch, you just didn't speak to nobody in this house for probably like 4 or 5 days. Now all of a sudden there's some niggas in the house and you full of conversation. You acrobatic, just the whole shit. Like, by the end of the summer, at least like a few of the homies wanted to fight her. by the end of the summer. And here I go. Trying not to let it happen because it's my friend. Like, I'm the mutual to this person. And it's like, yo, and it's crazy because this particular summer, this whole summer, she kept talking about how she loved, like, I don't mind being a side bitch, I'll be a side bitch. Don't understand it. You know what I mean? I don't care if you got a girlfriend. It was just weird because everybody in the car had a woman. Everybody in the house everybody in the car had a boyfriend. Everybody in the house had a boyfriend or whatever. So it was just like, for you to just be saying that, it just was rubbing every girl around her the wrong way all freaking summer. Could you imagine being around a bitch and this all she's saying also? I didn't want to have to face that truth. That's hurtful to have to face the facts that you may have to like end a friendship because this person is really like scandalous. Like this is some shady shit. Like I ain't never seen a bitch move this way. Like I understand, you know, attention seeking, and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you might, you know, people may, and at this is like almost 15 years ago, so this is a very long time ago. You know what I'm saying? We were very young, and you know, but just still, that just doesn't excuse you not having a respect for the women that you share a home with, the women that you are around, right? No matter what we got going on, no matter what we doing for a living, that's just not how we rock it. Like that's just it's not a vibe. Hello, subscribe, comment questions. What you want to know? You know, listen to my stories. I'm saying I can dig a little deeper into each subject, topic, person, situation. Y'all know what it is. Conversation we're going on.